Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another BeamNG live stream. Today, we are ready for Stadium Series number 2, stop number 3 of Who's Ready for Beam Monster Jam in Season 1. We just came off of our best show ever in Glendale, Arizona. We got over 1,000 views on the video. We had over 100 viewers at a given point during the stream and got over 850 views on the live stream while it was live. It was unbelievable. And I know today I'm doing this one with no prior notice. Had a busy day with the MLB trade deadline, but we are doing another live stream, getting it in here. I've got a little over 2 hours to do the show, so it might be a little bit quick on the show flow today, but we are going to make it just as fun as I can to try and replicate that energy that you guys brought from stop number 3 of Series 1. It was so much fun. I just had to be back. I actually downloaded a ton of new trucks as well. Not monster trucks. I downloaded a ton of new... it was a bunch of new vehicles that we can use for Freestyle. So... very excited for that and very excited to see all of it coming into play today. Gonna check the stream here, make sure it sounds good. Monster trucks. Let me make sure you guys can hear it. That's obviously of importance as well. So I'll do that. Very excited for that and very excited to see all of it. That's okay, Who Man. Just glad you're here for now. All right, well, we can hear, so that's great. That means we are set to go and are about ready to get into today's event. So, before we get into the event, let me remind you of how the point standings sit right now. Entering show 3 of 4. This is the second to last show on the series. And entering the day, the truck on screen right now, Kraken, well, that's your series leader with 49 points. And in second place, Axe has 48 points. In third place, Black Pearl has 46. Son of a Digger has 45. Wildside is in fifth with 41. Alien Invasion with 39. Blue Thunder with 37. Wonder Woman 36. El Toro Loco 35. Mayhem 34. Max D 33. And Bad Company 24 at the bottom of the pack. It is going to be a real dogfight to the finish line on this series. Anyone can win this series still. Even Bad Company, who's in last, could have a magical 2-show stretch and win this whole darn series. Yes, Monster Jam Fan 5000, I am thrilled about the Mets trade deadline acquisitions. It is a really good day. Very happy about that. So, we are going to get ourselves ready for our first thing of the day. You're going to see here, I've got a lot of things. I downloaded a lot of things that you might not be able to see yet. Also, just want to provide a brief update. I did download the new update for the Beam Monsters pack, and it totally got rid of every other truck that I had in this pack. And it won't fix, nothing I'm doing is fixing it. Something's wrong with the pack, and it's really funny because on the Beam Monsters website, it says, there is nothing wrong with this pack. Figure it out. I'm like, no, yeah, there is, because it got rid of literally every single other truck that I had, which means that if we get back around to the other Stadium series and it is not fixed, Classroom Crusher will be replaced by Thunder Rorus on that series to fill in. So it will just take the points, but because it is a Beam Monsters truck, it will have to get replaced that way. So I just wanted to talk about that very briefly. Not happy about that. Very frustrating. So we will get started with racing today. Racing is going to be in reverse order of how they currently sit on this series, which means that Bad Company will be your first racer of the day. Bad Company has got to start strong because if he doesn't have a good event today, he is not only going to be out of World Finals contention, not only out of staying at the stadiums, but he might be in real risk of being totally eliminated altogether. I'll get my timer out. We are in the Rose Bowl today, a very legendary venue that has never hosted Monster Jam before. So this is a totally custom track today. It's a bit of a custom design as well, based off of one of the Stadium Tour designs from this season. And I'm very excited to get it going. So Bad Company is to the line and is starting off our racing competition today. Bad Company's had its struggles in racing this year. See if a good race pass can be put down. That was a good one. It's an 18.97. Crashed into the wall after the race was over. But no worse for the wear otherwise. Not a bad showing out of bad company. 18.97 is definitely something that can be formidable. That was a very fast pass, so keep that in mind there. Your next competitor up is going to be Max D, who is in second place, or second to last on this series. Now remember, Max D actually had a freestyle win in the last event that we saw. So Max D on the comeback here. Going to need to have another good event today. We'll see how Max D handles this racing track. He is ready to go. And rolling. Chicago-style racing is a really technical track. It requires some real skill and precision. Something I don't usually hold. But Max D with a good time. It's an 18.57, and we've got a new leader in racing. Very good time for Max D. Max D needed to have that kind of success today. That's going to bring out the Mayhem. Mayhem currently in one of those spots that would be demoted to the arenas, so he's going to need a big event today as well. These first few trucks are going to need to start themselves off with a bang today. We'll see if Mayhem can do that with a racing win. Going really wide in that final turn. Will it pay off? It will not. 19.33. That is third place right now. These points are so crucial at this point in the competition. I was going to get the new El Toro Loco, but it also did not appear in that pack. So that was unfortunate. It has been released, though, which is nice. But my pack is totally... the pack is totally broken with all the old trucks. Here's El Toro Loco. This track seems to have the most fluid feel to it for Chicago-style racing, and it leads to an 18.58 for El Toro Loco, which is 1/100th of a second slower than Max D. It'll be second place. But a lot of times in the 18s so far, just 4 trucks in. Wonder Woman will be your next competitor. Oh, I didn't hit the timer. What the heck? Thought I hit the timer. Did not. False start. Bro, what? I'm hitting the button. Start. What are you doing? Oh, clip the backflip ramp. Coming around the final turn, Wonder Woman with an 18.88. Not bad. That's actually third place right now. Thought for a second it might have been a slower pass. It was not. Blue Thunder will be next. Don't forget, this is McDonald's Blue Thunder. Powered by the Big Mac. Or the McRib, or whatever the heck. The snack wrap, I don't care. Whatever you feel like sponsoring it. Or whatever you feel like is your go-to. Blue Thunder looking fast in the first corner. Blue Thunder looking fast in general. It's an 18.52, your new leader in racing. Blue Thunder getting it done. Good pass. I wasn't too sure about how that was going to go, but very good. We've had a lot of really close times. I really like the way this track runs. This is an awesome racing track. Really awesome. Alien Invasion will be next. This truck's had a lot of success in racing so far and apparently doesn't want to stay on. Carrying a lot of speed through that final corner. Alien Invasion, 18.37. Another new leader and another driver taking the top of the leaderboard. 0.15 of a second faster than Blue Thunder. That was really fast. Really, really quick. We're seeing a lot of quick passes, a lot of really good racers on this series. Wild Side will be the next truck to tackle it. Oh no, Wild Side with a mistake. He spins it out in that final corner, and that is going to kill him. 22.75 for Wild Side. Not going to cut it. I have noticed that these trucks with the updated chassis graphics and truck graphics, like Bad Company, drive a little differently. They certainly have a different feel to them than some of the other trucks, and that came into play there with Wild Side spinning out in that final corner. It feels totally different in this truck than all the others. That'll bring out Son of a Digger, former leader on this series. 4 points out of first right now. Son of a Digger looking quick. It's an 18.2. That is your new leader. Another new fastest time. And my goodness, Son of a Digger was burning out of the box. So trying to win that racing pass, that is going to be tough to beat. That'll bring out Black Pearl. This Black Pearl truck finds itself in third place on the series right now. He is set. Got the green light. Taking a more tighter angle here to go through this final turn. Let's see if it pays off. Black Pearl with an 18.45. It doesn't give him the lead, but it does put him in third. A good time. So Blue Thunder and Max D, who had set really good times early, continue to drop down the pack. Which will bring out Axe. We're down to our final two competitors here in racing today. We are blowing through this competition. I'm loving it. Also, have to keep in mind, I did totally clear the cache. So because of that, there is going to be a couple trucks that might take longer to load and a couple of textures that I have to load. So I'll take a second here to look at the chat and see how you all are doing. Oh, it's already loaded. Wonderful. Alright. Axe is off. Another truck going wide in that final corner. Axe trying to get it done. It is a 19.1. And that is going to actually put him right at the bottom of the pack. Not a bad pass. We've had a lot of really good ones today. And Axe, those critical seconds are going to cost him. 4 independents sit at the bottom of the leaderboard right now with 1 truck to go, which will be your series leader, another independent, Kraken. This is your last run before we get into 2-wheel skills, which you guys will get to be the judges for. So let's see how your series leader does on this racing track. Bit of an awkward bounce there. It's going to push him far out towards the backflip. Oh, no. Bad news for Kraken. And that is a 23.4 and a wall tap there. Yikes. And that is actually going to put him in last place. So Kraken is not only finishing last in racing, but he's also going to be coming out first in 2-wheel skills because of that. So he's going to just stay right here on the track. Going to turn the engine off so I don't get bored to death of that sound, which means it's time for you guys watching to shine. It is your time to be the judges. Every single one of you is going to be able to help in this competition. In 2-wheel skills, the drivers have to do, well, don't have to, but they get to do 2 moves on 2 wheels. You guys watching this will be commenting your scores in the live chat from a scale of 1 to 10. I will be taking a mental average of your scores, just a score based off of what you guys gave, and that is going to be the number representative of this truck in this competition. You're also going to be scoring freestyle, but that's coming up in a little bit. So, are you ready for the 2-wheel skills challenge? Because I know I am. And we're going to kick it off with the Kraken, as I just said. This truck finished in last, so he's going to need to have a good 2-wheel skills run to get himself right back as he surrendered that series lead. Doing a little reverse popper. Well, that didn't quite work very well for Kraken. That is move number 1. I've got an ad. What in the world? The ad's not even showing that it's an ad. That's funny. It was almost like I put it in there. Going to stoppie it off that racing ramp. Wow. Keeping it going even after the bounce. And that is it for Kraken. Solid run. Let's see what you guys thought. Leave those comments with the scores. I know you guys like to see the truck stay out on the track, but I really can't do that because the way Freestyle is set up, it's a different layout, so I can't have the trucks be different. I'm sorry. I can't have the trucks stay out. I have to respawn them anyway, as I have to change the track. All right, you guys are giving your great scores in there. Scoring is closed for Kraken. We got a 7.3 from Autumn, an 8.1 from Cohen, an 8.3 from KJ, a 6.9 from Twisted, a 93.5 from Andrew Harris, and a 7.6 from Icy Stormy. That means that the score is a 7.9 for Kraken to start things off. Wildside is your next competitor. Let's see how this truck does. Had a rough racing pass as well as Kraken. Very nice. Just hit the dumpster there, but not too bad. Could have been way worse. Pretty solid run overall. First move, I should say, overall for Wildside. Still has another move to go. Pulling off a bicycle. He's got it onto the sidewalls from one side to the other. He bounced it, got to save it, and he did. Wildside. Smooth sailing. Here in two-wheel skills. Might have just gotten him a big number. We'll see what you guys thought. That was a very, very good two-wheel move. Oh, you can put the lights on this truck. Nice. Alright, that's enough time for you guys to get your scores in. The score for Wildside's an 8.87, so a solid score. And that is going to plop him in first, which will bring out Mayhem. Oh, that is... Unfortunately, that is it. He did attempt that move there. Going for move number 2. Tried a sky wheelie off the step up, got a little slap wheelie after, but unfortunately that wasn't very good. Gotta say, Mayhem letting me down today with this performance. We'll see what you guys thought with your scores, but that was definitely a little disappointing. Could have been better, as we are continuing along in two-wheel skills with Axe, awaiting the scores you guys are going to give for Mayhem. Alright, I've seen enough. Whoa, we got a Lozex today. No C in there. Okay. It is going to be a 5.1 for Mayhem. Axe will be next. Doing a sky wheelie off the racing lane. Very nice. And a slap wheelie. Lost both ladders along the way, but that was smooth work out of Axe. Going for a slap wheelie off of the jammer. Got it. Very nice. And Axe is done right there. Let's see the scores. Keep forgetting this truck doesn't have a parking brake. Which is very weird. Very weird. Very weird indeed. Oh. Bad Company is going to be your 5th competitor in this competition out of 12. You guys are being really great and efficient with these scores. I'm loving it. You guys are cooking right now. Keep up the great work with your good numbers. All right. That is it for Axe. It's going to be a 7.77. You guys had a lot of highs and a lot of lows there. Had to throw some of them out. Not throw some of them out, but you've got to factor them in there. So, Bad Company goes to work now. Got a little wheelie to combo out of that. Alright, well, that was something. Bad Company gonna go for move number 2. Oh, no. He couldn't get a bicycle. And that is it for Bad Company. He has just struggled all season, unfortunately. This is great. We got 26 people here. I'm loving it. It's not quite the 100 we had the other day, but Lord knows, never expected to be able to replicate that. So I'm glad to have all you here. Maybe some of you guys decided to come back from the one the other day, and that's really cool. I'm not going to answer that, Travis. You're going to have to watch the video that I made on the top 10 independent, favorite independent trucks. Alright, I think you guys got your scores in there. They're going to be closed. Bad Company's score is a 6.9. Nice. We got some 5s, some 6.9s, but we also got a 7.5 that added that weighted little bit there. So, figure I'll opt for the 6.9. Here's Wonder Woman, your next competitor. Oh boy, gotta be careful with that. Oh my, Wonder Woman flipping around. Well, that kind of worked. Wasn't really expecting that, but hey, I'll take it. Oh man, nothing off of that step up though. What just happened there? Poor showing from Wonder Woman on move number 2, so we'll see how that first move impacts the scores here. But definitely not the best start. The horns on this truck are very poorly painted. It's like a little kid painted them. It was a lot of fun, Autumn. We did have a lot of fun in Glendale. Maybe we can replicate it today. We've still got plenty of time left, and everyone was loving Freestyle. We're not even there yet, so. Scores are in for Wonder Woman. The score is a 7.63. Slotting right in the middle. Your current leader still Wild Side with an 8.87. So here's El Toro Loco. Let's see the run. Oh, couldn't quite get any grip of any sort, and no wheelie either. So that's move number 1 for the El Toro Loco truck. Hopefully no one dies again. I agree. I totally agree. We had 2 driver deaths last event. Oh my, El Toro Loco's having a struggle today. That is it. Couldn't figure it out. So 2 moves in the books. Pretty mid. Overall, pretty mid. We'll see what you guys thought. You're the judges, so you have the truck's fate in your hands. We will see if Max D, your next competitor, can continue a solid day. Finished 5th in racing, so gonna hope he can figure that, or follow that up with something nice. Forgot I gotta do the scores. It is for... who just drove? El Toro Loco. 6.51. Not the best. No, that's not a move. Let's see Max D here in the Rose Bowl. This truck has had its troubles this year. It's a tough truck to drive. But I have faith in Max D. You might remember last event we didn't have really any good two-wheel moves, and then finally started picking things up at the end. Max D looking for move number 2. Gonna go to this ramp over here. A little bit crooked. I was hoping to get a more straight line there. Oh my! Well, that was kind of neat. Well, get your scores and let's see how it finishes. I think that might be pretty competitive for Max D. I don't know about a winning run, but it might be close enough to take the top spot. Ah, Mother's vacuuming. Typical. Starting to get some scores popping in there. Your next truck's going to be the McDonald's Blue Thunder. Look at that. That's pretty. Ooh, pretty. I like that. Nice. All right, Max D's scores are closed. It is an 8.19. And that is second place for Max D, which is really helpful right now. He has still been in the bottom of the pack, so going to need to follow up last event with another good one today. He's off to a good start. Blue Thunder's up next. Not what I was trying to do there, but that is still move number 1 for Blue Thunder. Feel the energy. Nothing there either, so Blue Thunder couldn't quite pull out a solid 2 moves, and that ends his run. Had a lot of very mid runs today, so it's kind of been a mid-off here. A very mid-off in two-wheel skills with only 3 trucks to go before we get into Freestyle, which is going to be a good time. Very, very excited for Freestyle today, might I add. I downloaded so many different vehicles that we can put onto the track in Freestyle, and I'm pumped to be bringing them out here today. Very pumped. Are you going to have different liveries on the trucks of the World Finals? So first off, you're going to have to stick around to find out when the World Finals come around. But yes. Yes, I will. All right. Scores are in. The score for Blue Thunder is a 7 flat. So 2 wheel skills is really mixing things up here. Here comes Black Pearl. Gonna line up for the racing lane. A big fan of doing those reverse poppers. Popped a slap wheelie out of it, so that's nice. Maybe another one? Oh yeah, Black Pearl cooking. Let it cook, Black Pearl. Now, Black Pearl was in 3rd place on the series entering the day and finished 3rd in racing, so it leads me to think that he's probably in 1st place right now. Gonna line up for the backflip. Oh, trying to pull off a wheelie here, and it worked! Black Pearl got a wheelie, and now a slap wheelie afterwards. The creativity! Perfect for the Black Pearl truck, and that is how you try and secure a BeamNG series. You never know when these drivers are going to put their chips all in to try and win a series, and it looked like Black Pearl just put them in all in 2-wheel skills today. Absolutely all-in effort out of Black Pearl. It was kind of a double walk the plank. I like it. Black Pearl showing off today. Big fan. Now we got a couple new people in here. John Waldvogel is finally in here. Delta's made his way. It's nice to see you guys all in here. We are closed. And the score for the Black Pearl is a 9.49. Your new leader taking over Wildside with an incredible run is going to bring out the Alien Invasion. Black Pearl, your new leader. Alright, here comes Alien Invasion. Oh my, getting a little bit crazy there, but it worked. Not quite, though. Not much else to show for it. So that was move number 1 for Alien Invasion. Getting a slap moonwalk a little bit. I like it. And that was it for Alien Invasion. Solid run. We'll see what the number is, but that was one of the better ones we've seen today. That is for sure. Definitely not the worst run of the day, but I don't think it was the best either. But thankfully for Alien Invasion, finishing 2nd in racing will inevitably help him. With 1 truck to go and 2-wheel skills, we're still awaiting the Alien Invasion scores. Everyone's getting their numbers in. We've got 1 competitor left, and it is very important for Son of a Digger to have a good run here because Black Pearl was just a point behind him on the day. No, ahead of him. So Black Pearl was ahead of him on the day. Son of a Digger gained 2 points, so I think Son of a Digger might actually be in 1st place entering this competition. So in order to stay close, he's really going to have a similar run to Black Pearl to keep himself up there. So a lot on the line in this run. Obviously, it's just the 2nd to last show, but a lot of people try and fill that spot at the number 1 position going into the last show pretty firmly. We'll see if one of those 2 drivers can do that or someone else can. So the scores are in for the Alien Invasion. It is a solid 8.1, which is going to get Alien Invasion right there in the 4 spot. Right towards the top. So some of those top racers today have found themselves in the pack here in two-wheel. Here comes Son of a Digger. Oh, pulled off the moonwalk. Can he walk it a little further? Not really. But that was still pretty nice. I've not been able to pull that off very much this year. So nice to see that I can do something on this series in the bicycle department. Son of a Digger going for move number 2. Couldn't quite nail that either. So Son of a Digger trying his best, but two wheels, I don't want to say it's been my kryptonite all season, but I have not quite perfected two wheels a whole. If I had to score my own driving at two wheel, it's probably an 8.15. It started at like a 7.6 at the beginning of the season, so it's gone up, but I'm trying to keep it more consistently up there. But it makes it really up in the air, because I try and do some realistic type moves. So we'll see how Son of a Digger ends up nailing this number. If it can get him at the top, I don't think so, but he's going to try and get close. Those top 3, Black Pearl with a 9.49, Wildside with an 8.87, and Max D with an 8.81. So it does have some of these drivers close, but not quite in that huge number realm. And that is going to do it for Son of a Digger, your final competitor here in two-wheel skills. And it is... we got a couple 8s and a couple 7s. It's going to be a 7.88 for Son of a Digger. So that opens the door for Black Pearl to take off on this series, which is something that no one really wanted to see happen below him. But Black Pearl, I'm sure, would be very thrilled if he can pull away with something here. I've got to find where this track is. I know it was down here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. Got to get the freestyle track ready to go. While that happens, I'm going to run to the bathroom. All right, we've returned. What is Who Man thinking about in heaven? Great question. So, as has been the case, we are going to do some freestyling with a non-monster truck. But I wanted to do something a little different today. Instead of freestyling with a car, that's not what I wanted, so never mind. It literally doesn't matter. We're going to do this thing instead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big fan of that. Oh, the gear ratios are terrible on this thing. Why does it not have any higher gear ratios? I've got to fix the gear ratios if I'm going to do anything, so hold on. Can this thing go into park? Can you park, please? Doesn't have a parking gear. Great. Why do some of these things have to be made so strangely? This is neat, though. I do like it. But let's let's figure out those gear ratios, shall we? Where
are the gears at, my boy? I beg your finest pardon.
How do you change the gears, bro? What? What? How am I supposed to make this work? Does anyone know where the gears are? I'm not too sure. Not too sure how to change the gears here, guys. Kane Brown called he wants his truck back. That's funny. Does anyone here know how to change the gears? No? You can't on most transmissions? Well, that's stupid! So this thing's just for show? Well, that means it's going to be a part of the track. Because I don't like it. Stupid. Trans on the parts selector? What's that? Oh. You can. Well, it's here. But why is it not... We're going to do this instead. Just change the transmission on it. And then... There we go. Thank you, Mr. Life Changer. This is why you are a mod. Oh! Oh yeah! Big air. Oh my! This thing's getting brutalized out here. Broke something for sure. Press the H2 button under the start-stop button for four-wheel drive. Oh! Dude, Life Changer's the GOAT. I'm not even kidding. You're actually goated. Oh, but it's not letting me change my gears anymore. So that sucks. That was boring. I mean, I like... Oh well. He is a life changer, I'm telling you. Woo! Alright, we're gonna have to wrap this up here, because we gotta get into the monster trucks. Doesn't mean I can't try something... No, it definitely means I can't try something crazy. We're going to park this thing up here. So I know you guys want to see some crazy stuff on this track. What I'm going to do is do it incrementally. Press the buttons beside to lock the diffs. Thank you. You're really making this great. I did get a bathtub boat because everyone wanted a bathtub and everyone wanted a boat. So guess what? I gave you the best of both worlds, and there's a bathtub boat. I have no way of driving this thing, but it's going to sit right here on the track. Oh my goodness, that is utterly hilarious. I love that so much. I literally love that So much. All right. Well, our two winners today have been Son of a Digger and Black Pearl, and it is time for freestyle. We are very ready. I am very ready. I know you are very ready, and it is time to bring out your first competitor, Bad Company. Taco Bell hell. Hell yeah. Should have got the drivable hay bale. Hey, there's plenty of time for me to get other things. Okay. So, as is the case for freestyle, you guys are the judges. We're coming off of our best freestyle competition literally in the history of Beam Monster Jam. There has never been a more entertaining freestyle competition than there was in Glendale, Arizona. It was absolutely stellar, and I'm very excited for you guys to watch. And you guys are going to get to be the judges again. So get yourselves ready. 2 minutes are going to be on the clock, starting now. Bad Company is going. The bathtub is smoking out there. Oh, he's jumping over the bathtub. He's clipped the bathtub. The bathtub boat has had an impact on the competition. Kane Brown's truck is casually chilling in the middle. Bad Company is opting not to hit it yet. Oh no! Oh dear! He's in a little bit of trouble right now. Helps himself. Oh, maybe not! Oh no! 40 seconds in and Bad Company is done. But, get your scores in, comment the scores. We're going to let him keep going just for an encore because Bad Company has just had no sort of luck this year. And I want to see this truck just go ballistic with nothing hinged on it. So make sure you're scoring, make sure you're commenting those scores right now because Bad Company, this is just for fun, just an encore. He's going to jump over Kane Brown's truck and becomes part of Kane Brown's truck. And does a sidewall save to flip it over. Bad Company just can't seem to stay on all four wheels, but that thing got demolished. Absolutely demolished. Crushed. Crushed by the fist of God. Crushed. See if we can pull it back up here. I think I can. Of course I can. Nice. All right, well, it's back up on its ramp. Love that. All right, you guys have had plenty of time to get the scores in. Closed. Score for Bad Company is not a great one. It's going to be a 4.7, and I think Bad Company just buried itself in this season, unfortunately. Blue Thunder is going to be next. Let's see if Blue Thunder can get a good run. Obviously, nobody was expecting your first competitor out to only last 40 seconds, but it happens sometimes. So here comes Blue Thunder. He's lined up for this set of crushed cars. Nice. Big fan of that. Huge air out of Blue Thunder early on. Bit of a surprise. Going big in the first 20 seconds here. Oh my, Blue Thunder feeling the energy already. This track is very well designed. Whoever made this did a very good job building it. Jumps over the bathtub boat. This probably is the best track we've driven on yet. I've driven on yet this season. He's got 50 seconds left on the clock as he will go for a backflip. Oh my, a little short. Clipped the backflip, but that's alright. Throws the hood down. Gonna head to the Kane Brown truck. Doesn't play around with it, though. Jumps to the side of it, but it's gonna flip him over here. Trying to save the truck. Got it. Still has 10 seconds left. So Blue Thunder putting on a good freestyle and has a save. This will be the last move of the run. Gonna air it out over the racing lane. Blue Thunder, give a round of applause for that performance. Put your scores in the comments. Next out's going to be the Mayhem. Ha! Everyone's championing for more viewers. I love you guys. You're funny. Very funny. Alright, scoring is done for the McDonald's Blue Thunder. And that is an 8.66. Very nice. That's a strong score. Blue Thunder's been able to do that a lot this year in a lot of competitions. And that's going to bring out the Mayhem. Let's see how Mayhem does here in Freestyle in the Rose Bowl. He is off and moving. Nice air. That was big. So far, we've only seen one truck hit the Kane Brown truck. But that was in an encore, so theoretically it has still not yet been hit in competition. Mayhem just making the paces here. Nice air off the cars, but it's flipping him over, but he's got an easy save there. And a wheelie. Very, very nice. Gonna go for the bathtub boat. He kicks that thing around. Now he's gonna go for the backflip. Nice backflip. Got the Kane Brown truck lined up in his sights. Oh yeah! Big air off of it. Watch the landing. Hard, hard landing for Mayhem. He might be able to recover this. Didn't even need to do anything. And so Mayhem, with the truck somehow still okay, has 15 seconds left. Gonna give it one more hit there. And that is it. Time is up. Mayhem is done. Really good run. Let's see the scores. Gotta beat an 8.66. You think that was good enough? We'll find out. Truck looks no worse for the wear either, even with a pretty big save in there. Oh yeah, getting a lot of scores in there. I love it. You guys are cooking with the scoring right now. Absolutely cooking. But we are going to add another vehicle to the track here. We've got ourselves a Jeep. I'm just picking random ass stuff. I'm not even kidding. Alright, scoring is closed for the Mayhem, and the score is a 9, and that is your new leader in Freestyle. Mayhem. Pretty impressive. So here comes this silly little Jeep. Oh, jumping it onto the track? Alright. I guess I just felt like freestyling a little bit. Oh, that is fun. Ooh, nice save. It jumped over the Kane Brown truck. Alright, we're going to flip this thing over and leave it on the track. Come on, flip over, stupid Jeep. Jeep, the dumbest vehicle ever made. It's getting stuck on the fender from the pickup truck. That seems good for me. I'm happy with that. Alright. Back at it. W Jeep slander. Totally agree. Jeeps are the worst vehicles ever made. My best friend blew 3 transmissions in his Jeep in 3 years. Jeep. Alright. Alien Invasion is next. Let's see the run. Oh my, going right for the Kane Brown truck already? That's ballsy. Watch out for the landing. Knocks the boat over. The bathtub boat. Going for a ride. Huge air. Alien Invasion's airing it out right now. Gonna jump over the Jeep? Yes, sir. Huge air over the Jeep. $50 left on the clock. Oh my, there's that bathtub boat getting in the way again. Still got 32 seconds left on the clock. $20 seconds remain. Going for the backflip now. Little moonwalk out of it. He's got 7 seconds left to go. Headed right to the Jeep. Oh my! Demolishes the Jeep entirely. And the truck too. That is how you finish a freestyle, exactly at the end of the time. That was nuts. That is how you take care of a piece of crap Jeep. That was awesome. Loved that. Alright, well, guess I'll get my next truck ready. Man, that truck is just destroyed over there. Let's check in. That's gonna leave a dent in the wallet. You're right. Yes, it is. I don't think I have a soccer ball to add. So... Oh, wait, I might. Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh my goodness, this thing is huge. That's what she said. Oh my goodness. That is really funny. Life changer, while you're here, do you know the new button to be able to switch from one truck to one vehicle to another? Like, there used to be the scroll wheel here that I could pick from, and don't remember how to find it. Scores are closed. That was Alien Invasion. The score is an 8.9. Not quite enough. So second place for Alien Invasion. Mayhem will remain in first. Tab? Well, Tab does this, but I want to see the scroll wheel. Like, there used to be a wheel that would pop up that I could pick which truck it is. And it's not there anymore. Like, you know, you would hit the... It would show you, like, every vehicle that was on the track in a like, thing, and you could pick which one it is. I don't know. I'll let you figure it out. I'm going to do the next run in the meantime. That soccer ball is going to really be a problem, I can tell. But that's okay. Wonder Woman's going to be up next. Alright, Wonder Woman's cooking. Truck finished in 8th place in the last competition, so needs to turn some things around here. Oh my! That's the Kane Brown truck a little too heavily, but it's a save as well. There's the soccer ball. Oh my, I knew that thing was going to be trouble. I almost just ended the run. Curse you, soccer ball. You better watch out for that soccer ball, Johnson. I mean, look at this side of the track. You've got half of a Jeep, half of Alien Invasion, a whole-ass bathtub boat, a soccer ball that almost just made me do a whole backflip over a car stack. I mean, that is hilarious. This is turning into an interesting run for Wonder Woman. Gonna line up for the 8-pack. Oh my! Might have it! Whoa boy! Never mind. Flipped it over trying to go for a consecutive, leaving 40 seconds on the clock. Wonder Woman wanted to get a big, powerful wow moment trying to win freestyle. Unfortunately, it's going to turn things in the other direction. Man, I couldn't imagine playing at this close. Like, that close is crazy. Some people play like that. It's nuts. El Toro Loco will be next. Last week we got to see the 2012 El Toro Loco come out here in freestyle. Well, this week we're going to stay modern. B with the controller? Nope. Nope. I unbound it. I made my... I changed my key binds a little bit. How many trucks are left? We're not even halfway done there, Samuel. Scores are in for the Wonder Woman. It is a 7.99. And we're going to get a new vehicle on the track, and you guys wanted a bus, so you're going to get yourself a bus. How about a rocket bus? Will a rocket bus make you guys happy? We'll find out. Oh no! Oh, that's fire. Literally fire, actually. Okay, we're going to just do a little Shift-C and F7 over here. This truck does not have a reverse gear. Good to know. Not a surprise. After all, it is a rocket bus. Or a jet bus. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. I think it does. It's just not quite going to work very well. That's good. I can pull it up from here. Famous last words, Michael. Famous last words. You're an idiot. Leave it there. Stop worrying about it. Oh my goodness. It's like sometimes you just gotta learn to leave it alone. Alright, El Toro Loco's up next. Time has begun now. Going for a stoppie. Going for that jammer. That is massive air. Clipped the truck a little bit. That might have been a problem, but thankfully it wasn't. Running over some old Jeep. Oh, wow. Big air. Huge air off the Kane Brown truck, but these landings have been brutal tonight. That's a spine snapper. Good flow so far. He's broken something in the front end. Oh, it's the shocks. Got a shock problem. Gonna go for the backflip before it becomes even worse. That probably arose with that landing off of the truck. Oh my, it is just flipping this truck around. He's got some major shock problems all across the truck now. 2 shock towers are fully out. He's going to try and do something, but no, he's blown that truck up. 16 seconds remained on the clock when that run finished. So that is unfortunately not going to do it for the El Toro Loco. Let's see the scores. See if it's enough. Man, look at that. Shocks just hanging on the wheels. I'm gonna put it with this silly soccer ball here. Alright, we gotta get our next truck out while you guys are scoring. Don't spawn in the stands. Stupid. Just stupid. Alright. Closed. Another dent to the wallet. Alright. So, that is it for El Toro Loco, the score. Looking at everything you guys gave, we're looking at an 8. It is an 8 flat for El Toro Loco. Barely edging out Wonder Woman's 7.99, by the way. And that's going to bring up Son of a Digger. I am going to do one thing really quickly. just for the sake of clearing some of this stuff off the track. I know you guys love the bathtub boat. It's gotta go. Gotta go. I get it, but we've got too much stuff all over the track, and I don't want it to slow the game down. Okay, the truck shut off. So let's get ready for a freestyle. Son of a digger, here he goes. Starting his run, he kicks El Toro Loco towards the backflip. Look at the amount of dust kicking up. What is going on? Is that blood? Is that the blood of the innocent from Son of a Digger? There are horns all over the place. It's very horny on the track. "40 seconds in with a big leap. Son of a Digger wanting no part of that Kane Brown truck, still with 40 seconds left on the clock. Oh my, the wheel is shaved off. Oh no, that is terrible timing. That's going to end the run. I can't even flip that over. So with 30 seconds left, that is it for Son of a Digger. Yeah, that is cooked right there. Too bad. Well, that's not what he wanted to do, but that is going to have to do it for the Son of a Digger truck. What the hell just happened? Did I just crash the game? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Not terribly, though. I thought that was going to be a catastrophic crash. Thankfully, it was not. Up on the D-pad. Thank you, Life Changer. Ooh. Oh! No. What? Free roam actions. Well, that's the same as tab, but you can exit the vehicle. And I can just run around. Wish I could run quicker. That works. First run I saw was Son of a Digger. How many did I miss? 6. Alright. The score for Son of a Digger is 7.61. This Son of a Digger fall off is going to have to be studied here. But first, we've got the Black Pearl Resurgence. Your series leader right now going to try and pour out a good freestyle run and solidify himself as the king of this series. He's going to jump over the rocket bus. That was risky to start off the run. He did clip it, but not much. The first driver to even attempt to jump that thing today. Oh no! Don't tell me he's stuck on the darn car. Well, that was strange. Cost him a couple seconds there. It's starting to get a little dark on the track, too. 30 seconds in. 1 minute into the freestyle right now. Nice. Little move, crawling over the ramp. That El Toro Loco hood's really causing some troubles. Ooh, a moonwalk from Black Pearl. Wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Nice. Keeping it solid right now. Lining up for the backflip. Gonna try a corkscrew. Black Pearl. Oh my! Broke something in the front end there. But kind of pulled it off. We saw Axe do it last event. Black Pearl trying to make something happen. He's gonna go for the Kane Brown truck. Oh my! Huge air. Big crash. Shot the 4-link bar out somewhere. Got no control over steering. And that is the end of time anyway. Black Pearl going bonkers today with a wild run. Let's see those numbers. Comment them. Down to our final 4 after Black Pearl. I think we've got a lot of dents to the wallet here today. I agree. Got a lot of trucks that are going to have a lot of broken parts for the next and last show. Alright. Scores are closed. The score for Black Pearl is 8.92. That is not enough. It's going to be second place. Mayhem remains in first, which is a bit of a surprise. We're going to bring another vehicle onto the track. What shall it be? I don't know, to be honest. How about a fridge? I think a fridge would be fun. Nice. But that's not good enough for me. I want to see something else. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Oh, I broke the wheel. We're gonna have to respawn. I'm gonna have to do some drag racing one day. Because there's some killer drag racing cars in this game. Oh, there's nitrous too. Love that. Tab. No, it wasn't tab. Sorry, up on the D-pad. Exit vehicle. And then we'll shift C it. And then drop over here. Plop into the truck. W. Alright. 4 trucks left. Will one of them be able to take down Mayhem, or is Mayhem going to be your winner today? Find out next on Beam Monster Jam. Wildside's going to jump over the fridge. He doesn't even want any part in that silly little rust bucket. That's silly. Oh! Wildside's flipping over. He might have to pull out a save. The truck shut off on him. Oh, no! Oh. Wildside, catastrophic failure. He's not going to get a score. We are going to flip him over, though. But that is going to go in as a DNF for Wildside. Too bad. Oof! Gonna just do an 8-pack backflip for fun, and yeah, of course the truck saves itself there. This is what Wildside really could have been doing, but the truck decided it didn't want to play anymore. He's gonna take a shot at the bus. Oh my! Oh! Well, that was cool, and the truck's still going, so why not? Bring me that fridge. I want the fridge! Ooh! There goes the fridge. Perfect. Some lucky fan almost just won a fridge. That is it for Wildside, and well, it was not the ending you would have liked, but unfortunately, sometimes sacrifices have to be made to get the cool moments. And Wildside gave us a very, very cool moment. Fun. That was cool. Big fan of that. Shouldn't have hired that official. Yeah, you're right.
You're very right. I shouldn't have.
Next up's gonna be the Kraken. We got 3 trucks to go. Kraken was your series leader entering the day, has since fallen off. And is going to try and pull out a big freestyle win. The door is open. Your score to beat's a 9 right now. A lot of trucks are trying to beat that previous event. Not easy to do. Kraken, off and running. That step-up got opened thanks to the Wildside encore there. So your last 2 freestylers are going to get a chance to at least... or the last 3 freestylers will get a chance to hit it. Kraken's also trying to keep himself in a spot that can make it to the World Finals, because obviously, as we know, it's not a guarantee that you get there, so... Kraken 45 seconds in. That is big air. We saw Wildside have the biggest air of the day on that ramp just a moment ago, but it didn't count for anything. He's gonna run over the drag car. Going to do a backflip. Still got a little over 30 seconds left. 30 on the clock right now. Jumps right over the rocket bus. Oh no! The car stack claims a victim there by stealing his tire. Still got about 10 seconds to go. But that was not ideal, and that's going to really hurt him. He's going to try and pull out a save, but yeesh. That is it. Time is up. And Kraken is done. That was fascinating. See what you guys thought with your scores in the comments. I think it's time to remove those 2 vehicles there. The 2 cars. Because they are serving no purpose anymore. Oh, damn it, I spawned new, you doofus. Why would you do that? Huh? Oh, look at the fridge. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, with 2 trucks left, I'd say we add another vehicle, shall we? We've got a disaster on wheels we can spawn in. It does work. So those two things don't move. So that's not great. Haha, this car is a park. Let's go. I want to just replicate that again. So get the old clanker out here and pull it next to it. Two bucket of rust over here, what can I say? Alright. That... Did I do scoring for that last truck? No, I don't think I did. Closed. Oh my goodness, Who Man's alive! Who Man, you haven't been here in an entire 2 shows. Alright. Who just drove? Kraken? It is an 8.71. So that is not enough. And with 2 trucks left, Mayhem is still in first. Mayhem came out third before. So, Who Man, you died in the last event in Glendale. Vendetta Driver died in Freestyle. So, you missed a lot. You missed not only the best show ever, but 2 drivers died, and unfortunately the Vendetta Driver did die. So if that was you in the truck, you're dead in the series, unfortunately. Which is a shame for you. Not gonna be, not gonna bode well for your future as a driver, having you die. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. But you definitely were dead. Gonna have to find a new truck. Yeah, I know, I get it. Your soul is gonna reincarnate somewhere else. Alright. So, Axe is going to be up next. This is your second to last competitor here this week. Not this week, but on this series today. I don't know, I said the wrong thing twice there. So here comes Axe. He's moving. Again, Mayhem is still in first with that 9. Nice. Using the cars very nicely. Axe gonna go for the Kane Brown truck. Gotta be careful though. This thing has hurt a lot of trucks today. So far seems to be so good. Got himself a wow moment. Axe was able to do a bit of a corkscrew in the last event to try and pull off that win. Huge air. Still 1 minute left on the clock. More. Huge air. Going nice and big, but hasn't really gotten anything crazy. He's going to need a save. Got it. He's got it with 35 seconds to go. He's going to try the backflip. He does have 12 seconds left on the clock. He's going to go to the rocket bus. It's just sitting there. He smokes it into the rocket bus and pulls out a save. And that is the end of time for Axe. Well, he blasted the bus, still lived to tell the story. Let's see the scores. I'm going to clean up some of these trucks really quickly, because it's a little chaotic over here. There is one more truck to go. The current leader is still Mayhem. Who's leading the tour? At the moment, we don't know, but entering the day, it was Kraken. Alright. Scores are closed for Axe. Can you drive Mayhem? That's up to you, Who-Man. If you want to drive Mayhem, you can gladly drive Mayhem. The reincarnation of Who-Man. Alright, Axe is going to get an 8.73. That just edges out Kraken there. And with one truck left to go, well, anything can happen. But with one truck left to go, we're going to add another vehicle onto the track. Got a taxi cab lowrider. Sure. Come on now, get up there. Alright, screw you. You're kidding me. Alright. Taxi cab is there. The bus is chilling, but we're not done yet. Let's do one more, because why not? You guys wanted a piano. Here comes your piano. All of you silly gooses wanted to see a piano, so you've got a piano on the back of a truck. And that is exactly what you're gonna get. So, with that being said, I'm gonna exit the vehicle, come over here, and get in to the Max D. That is very funny. Alright. Max D, ready to go. Trying to win what has been a pretty underwhelming freestyle competition. The bar was set very high after Glendale. Mayhem is in first with a 9. Can Max D go back-to-back in freestyles? We're going to have to find out. There's a lot of stuff all over this track. But if anyone can handle it, it would be Max D. Had such a rough start to the season. Show 1 did not go very well, and the start to Show 2 wasn't going very well either, but he turned things around at the end of Show 2 by winning freestyle, and now has come out here in Show 3, had a really good start to the day. He is 40 seconds into the run right now. You wanted a piano, the piano's been hit, and Max D is still okay. Gonna go for the taxi now. Oh my! Flatten that thing. Still has 45 seconds on the clock. Max D won freestyle last time by doing a reverse backflip. Let's see what he could try and do today. Going for the Kane Brown truck. Smacks right into it. He's going to have to pull out a save here. And he is. And with barely 10 seconds left. Oh, the truck gets stuck. Get off of that stupid thing. We're going to resume the clock with 10 seconds left. Right now. He has 10 seconds left to try and win freestyle. Got time for one move. Gonna cross-thread the step up, going into the bus! And that is it for Max D. At least timing-wise. Make sure you get in those scores, because he's not stopping quite yet. Oh, maybe he is now. Yeah, that is it for Max D. So that is the end of the run. Let's see the score for the Max D truck. W bus hit. It is between Mayhem and Max D to win freestyle today. We'll see what the score is. You guys control the destiny of this freestyle competition. Early scores not looking good in favor of Max D. All right. We are going to close it. Scores are closed. And the score for Max D is 8.85. And that is not quite enough for him to get it done today. Left something on the table. And that means that Mayhem has grabbed a freestyle win. A bit of a surprise, but he went a little bit crazy in freestyle and it got him that big win. You guys loved the save, you loved the run, and that is what got it done for him. But we're not done there. What in the heck is that? We're not done there. We got to do an encore. This is Who's Ready for Beam Monster Jam. Of course, we're going to have an encore, and what a better way to do that than by crushing an ambulance who carted dead Who Man off the track and has now brought him back to life with a very, very nice resurgence there. Carted him off the track last event, dead. Well, guess what? This ambulance just brought him back to life, baby. And got him a freestyle win. And I think with that, we should do, I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. We're just going to whip out a truck and say screw it. Oh, great choice. Sinistar. Big fan of this truck. Big fan of this truck. Sinistar is going to be your encore today, folks. Going to jump over Max D to start his run. This dumbass thing that's on the track is going to piss me off. Stupid. No way, Who Man just said the crash has caused me to like Culvers. Heck yeah. W, Who Man. Oh boy, Sinistar flipping over?
No, sir.
Here he goes to the ambulance. Oh, yeah! A little broken in the front end, I think. Maybe not? This truck just doesn't want to brake. Sinistar is putting on a hell of a performance here today. Whoa! Oh, man. I don't think we can call it there. I want to look up one thing. Oh, yes. Ha ha. Yeah. This is going to be your last encore of the day. We're whipping out the hooligan truck. Those who know. Hey, Jerry. Get cooked, loser! Oh! You've got a save in you. Oh my. That was a little violent. Come on now. Come on now. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? I am. See ya, Kane Brown. See ya, Jet Bus. Yeah. Nice. Oh, maybe not. Oh my. Alright, well, see ya, Jet Bus. And guess what? See ya, guys. Well, I'm not leaving just yet, but that is the end of the show. There will be no multiple encore thingy, or there will be no super encore today, like we had in Glendale. That list was so bad. Yeah, sure, who man, sure. It's all personal opinion. 2 deaths today. No, Kane Brown wasn't in the truck. I don't think anyone died. Well, Jerry died today. Jerry was in fact in the back of the ambulance. I would drive the bathtub boat, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get in water because I do have to go. So we're kind of on a tight schedule. In a future day, we'll drive the bathtub boat. I promise. Only 1 death. Poor Jerry in the ambulance who brought Who-Man back to life. Sacrificed his life to bring Who-Man back to life here. He is dead on the middle of the floor. That is that. So, let's go through here and crunch the numbers, shall we? Oh, my legs are so sore. Oh, my goodness. I don't know why my legs are feeling that way. I guess I've been sitting a lot today. That's probably why. Tons and tons of sitting. So, let's go over these puntos here real quick.
No, that's not what I wanted you to select. That is.
Alright, and poof. And poof. So, let's take a look at the score. Alright, your racing winner was Son of a Digger. Let me bring this over here. Your racing winner was Son of a Digger.
You're gonna... There we go.
Son of a Digger got 12 points in racing, then got 7 in 2-wheel, so 19. And then got 3 in freestyle, so 22 for Son of a Digger. Not a very good day. Alien Invasion got 11. Then got 9, so 20. And then got 10, so 30. Hell yeah, Alien Invasion. Big day for him. Black Pearl got 10, then got 12, so 22, and then got 11, so 33 for Black Pearl, who I think just took the lead on this series with a vengeance. We'll find out in a moment. Blue Thunder got 9 in racing, then got 4, so 13, and then got 6, so 19 for Blue Thunder. Could have been a better day for the Blue Thunder truck, that's for sure. Max D got 8, then got 10, so 18, and then got another 9, so 27 for Max D. That is the day he needed to have to keep himself in contention, not only to win this series, but to make it to the World Finals. El Toro Loco got 7, then got 2, so 9, and then got 5, so 14 for El Toro Loco. That's going to be a killer. Wonder Woman got 6, then got 5, so 11, and then got 4, so 15. Wonder Woman, another kind of a killer there. Then Bad Company got 5, then got 3, and then got 2, so that is 10. Bad Company is guaranteed to stay in last place. I think that just killed any hopes of Bad Company staying alive. Axe got 4, then got 6, so 10, and then got 8, so 18 for Axe. Needed a better day to hold himself towards the top of the series, though. Mayhem got 3, then got 1, so 4, but then won Freestyle, so got 16. So Mayhem needed to win Freestyle to keep its hopes alive here, but I don't think we're going to be looking at a big day for Mayhem. Wild Side with 2 in racing, then 11, so 13, and then 1, so 14 for Wild Side. Luckily for him, he was at the top of the tour. And then Kraken got 1 in racing, got 8 in two-wheel, so 9, and then got 7 in freestyle, so 16. Really lopsided day. The points are very heavily circulated between the number 3 and number 5 spots on this series. Man, oh man, really weird day. Let's tally up the scores. Kraken has 65. Axe has 66, so Axe overtakes Kraken for the current lead on the series. But Black Pearl has 79 and is now in first. Son of a Digger has 67, and that'll put him in second. Whew, these points are going to be toasty. Wildside has 55, not very good. Alien Invasion has 69, pushes him up to second place. Blue Thunder has 56. That'll jump him over Wildside. Wonder Woman has 51. El Toro Loco has 49. Mayhem has 50 over El Toro Loco. Max D has 60. So gets himself out of the rut and jumps from 11th to 6th. Huge jump for Max D there. And then Bad Company has 34. So Bad Company is in bad company. So let's run down the list here. The Stadium Series 1 was pretty clearly in the hands of Gravedigger going into the last stop, and that's kind of where things are here, barring any crazy final event, but it can happen. In first place, with 79 points, is Black Pearl. The top 6 drivers on the series at the end of the season go to the World Finals and remain at the stadium level. Alien Invasion is in second with 69. Nice. Son of a Digger's in third with 67. Axe is in fourth with 66. Kraken is in fifth with 65. And Max D has gotten into a World Finals spot at 60. Real turnaround for Max D, but he's done exactly what he needs to do. Series championship is pretty much out of the picture, but he could definitely secure a spot in the World Finals at this point. Then the 7 and 8 spots are drivers that will not go to the World Finals, but will remain at the stadium level next season. Currently, that would be Blue Thunder with 56 and Wildside with 55. Then we go to 9 and 10. These 2 spots would currently be demoted down to the arenas. That would be Wonder Woman with 51 and Mayhem with 50. Then our bottom 2, which would be the trucks that would be eliminated from touring competition, El Toro Loco with 49, so only 1 point out of staying alive, and Bad Company with 34. I think Bad Company's the one that's probably pretty firmly done here, but he's going to need to have a hell of a last event if he wants to stay alive. So, right now things are really interesting. I mean, Alien Invasion, Son of a Digger, Axe, and Kraken are all separated by 4 points between spots 2 and 5 on the series. That is really close. And spots 2 through 6 are separated by 9 points, with Max D having 60. So it's definitely anyone's game there to make it to the World Finals. It's going to be a lot tougher for those drivers that are not in there, because Blue Thunder is going to have to gain a minimum of 4 points, and everyone below him needs to get even more than that if they want to make their way to the World Finals here. It's going to be a really big dogfight in that last show. These 2 stadium series are not going to be clear-cut as we go into the final event. I'm very excited to get those underway when I do finally get to do that. But Black Pearl and Gravedigger are your series leaders right now at the stadium level, with 2 more shows to go in stop 3. Those will be the 2 arena shows. So how much money would I have to gift to get you into the World Finals? Well, man, first off, I don't want or need your money, but I don't. I'm not going to put you in the World Finals because you pay me. That's not. This isn't. We're not taking bribes. So that's funny. But that's going to do it for today. Let's get it back to here, and you can see my big ugly face. Been fun to have you all here. We got 342 people in the stream altogether, which is a lot actually, all things considered. It's not quite Glendale that had 850 altogether, but still a lot of fun. Very glad you were all here to join me. Yet another stop of stadium action is in the books. I hope you all enjoyed it. The next time you'll see me, well, first off, got 2 videos coming out this weekend, so I hope you guys check those out. We've got a Miami commentary, and we've got a top 10 video coming out this weekend, so make sure you are watching those. And then I am going to try and do the arena series tomorrow and Saturday to try and finish off stop 3. So be on the lookout over the next 2 days. My plan is to do that. So that being said, keep on the lookout. Make sure you put on those post notifications, like, and subscribe.